What would you say is the value of a Nigerian life?
It's enough, I think, to say that if you are a Nigerian, if you are poor and you're vulnerable and you have no one to speak for you, then you are in real trouble. There's no social safety nets. There is nothing. Nigerian citizenship is almost what you make of it. Objectively, there is nothing that accrues to you as a Nigerian citizen. Nigerian citizenship is what you make of it. When you step out into the public space, you use your skills, your money, your connections to negotiate a niche for yourself. Nothing is owed you as a Nigerian citizen. Indeed, nothing is owed you as a human being in Nigeria. Human rights are still constantly violated. I think one of the biggest struggles that we will continue to have for the time being, even though now we are nominally a democracy, is respect for human rights. So we will continue to articulate this struggle in various ways.
What do we need to do to change that?
We have to do a number of things. First of all, the state has to be domesticated. Right now, the state doesn't belong to the people. The state is something that is captured by different elite factions every 4 years. That is what happens. That is what elections are in Nigeria. A group of elites come together and then they capture the state and then they wield the powers of the state against the people and then to aggrandize themselves for their own self-aggrandizement. So the state needs to be domesticated. Secondly, we need to teach people, and this is now about education, both in a formal sense in schools, in our civic education curriculum, as well as public education in terms of social enlightenment now. People need to become awakened to what the state owes them. Because generally, the truth of the matter is that political elites only respond to civic demand. Political elites do not feel any special obligation to go above and beyond the call of duty. And that baseline is set by the demands of the people. If people begin to demand more, if people begin to realize that, hang on, our lives are worth something, that we are human beings, that we deserve dignity, we deserve security, then they will begin to place an equivalent level of demand on their political leaders, and their leaders will be forced to respond to that. As it is, as poor as we might rate Nigerian leaders, as poorly as we might rate them, Nigerian leaders actually respond to the demands of the people. So if we're in a country that celebrates people for doing 5 kilometers of road, for example, then a leader will do 5 kilometers of road. He doesn't have to do more than that.
He won't go beyond that.
He won't go beyond that. So it's about us. This is largely a civil society thing. Every improvement in the state, historically, whether it's universal suffrage, whether it's social security, whether it's ending racism, ending apartheid, the originating demands for it, the pressure for it came from civil society, not the state. The state is a self-serving entity. It only responds to external stimulus. So we must put pressure, and then the level of performance will rise correspondingly.